This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. We're getting set for kickoff, and here, partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them? Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Cowboys.
Now, Burrow. That one, take it in. Cooper, up, touchdown, Philadelphia.
too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage, great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing now, Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
At the 28-yard line.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He's got the 1st down and more than that. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will score! Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
This fielded at about the 9. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's a designed run. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. We'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6.
Burrows will have the gun here on 3rd down. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And he will get into the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Eagles.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots They can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. 2nd and a yard.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Yellow.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have the Chiefs' 1st down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2. Patrick to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jonathan Allen. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Mahomes. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. 1st down throw, Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Mahomes forced to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He'll try to run for it. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Chiefs. His second touchdown of this first half.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Cam Little to kick off.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here comes Worthy to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yellow.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 5. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
To throw is Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
No miscommunication there, and that brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
On first and 10, Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Will Anderson.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Henry rumbles to the first down and more. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. Big time play for Philly. It's a gain of 49.
Well, I'm not not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
A first down throw for Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Dre Greenlaw in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 22 yards there. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Burrow. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Second and 10.
Second and 10.
Hawk 7, Hawk 7. Back. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Get up.
Burrow to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. They'll pitch it out here to Henry. And he will power his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Their own 28-yard line.
Yellow.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Chiefs first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
First down throw there is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those 2 safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. About just 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Mahomes back. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Moving to his right. he'll run it. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
It's made by Smith-Schuster. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, Cincy, yellow.
First down.
Let's go,
A
Artie.
4-yard pickup on the play. First
Yellow,
down,
yellow.
Chiefs.
Where's that?
Throwing is Mahomes. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. Now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells them.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win. And the crowd rising to make this. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that 2-point play. Barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Let's go now.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Eagles. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive. And they eke out a 1-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.